Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are at South Coast Karting for round 2 of the Senior Lightweight Championship, and of course using the number 21, my favourite number. I got very lucky and I get to use this number at the races for this championship, which is good because that's the number I would have chosen had I had the choice. But as you may realise, the carts are facing the wrong way. Not because I flipped the video, but because we're going to run the track in reverse today, which is a bit scary. I've only done it once before. Oh well, for one race before. The other time was in a practice session that I did just the week before, so let's have a look at that now. Alright then, so time for heat 1. We're doing rolling starts when it's reversed and the green flag is waved, which means we are off. We're going to just manage to keep our position. We don't have a great start, but hey ho, haven't lost any yet. Get pushed very wide and there's a position gone. Maybe we can get him back around the outside. So slippery though, we're just going to have no grip at all. Looks like we're going to lose another one here. Down to P8 just momentarily though. We'll get him on the inside using a little bit of curb to just help rotate the kart, which can go one of two ways in the wet. You're either going to get exactly what you want and rotate a little bit more as we make another move down the inside at the turn at the back. Are we going to be able to make it stick? He's still on our right. Send another one. Oof, not the wisest of decisions there, but sort of missed my braking point a bit and didn't really have a choice. Like I said, haven't driven here for about a year in the reverse configuration, so my braking points are a little bit off because it was slightly wetter during practice, so I was trying to refigure all of that stuff out. But that's besides the point. Like I was saying about the curbs, we're going to have a crash up ahead. We'll get one more position, so everyone's sort of in the same boat. If you take curbs, then you're either going to rotate the kart lovely and fast like you wanted, or you're just going to get thrown way off the racing line and cause an accident like that. But braking at the right moment this time. Let's see if we can just stick on the tail of P5 here, and I would be happy with P5. I think that would be a decent result for the first heat, and then we could work on it in the second. So head down, let's get to work. Alright, up into lap 14 now, still in P6, and we've managed to catch a group ahead. Nothing much has happened other than just going around lap after lap. Pretty consistent, which is good. There's a bit of an improvement over sort of what the trend has been before. But keep on his tail, try and keep consistent. And P6, like I said, P6 or P5 would be a pretty decent result for the first race. Normally I'm a lot lower down early on in the meeting, so this is good. I'm happy with this. Let's just try not to make any big mistakes and cost ourselves loads and loads of time. It was pretty good this weekend because I actually managed to do a bit better in quali, which has been my nemesis really. I think I got P5 or 6 in quali, which is good. Normally I'm like 9th, 8th, so big improvement. That's sort of something I need to keep working on, because then as you do better in quali, you obviously need to make up less positions in the race, and you can focus more on being fast and trying to get past people, as we have there, taking loads of curb on the inside, scraping the chassis a little bit along the ground, which isn't great, but we haven't got past. Let's just try. Maybe there's a move to be done into here. No, not quite, but he's going to go a little bit wide. Maybe we can sneak through into the heavy braking zone here. He's going to go defensive. Switchback could be on here. Let's have a look. There's just no grip at all. So not quite. It's the tricky thing about driving in the wet, is if you leave that racing line or that wet line that everyone else is taking, then it's soaking and you have no grip at all, especially because these karts don't have slick tires, or don't have wet tires, sorry. They're always on slick tires, so there's just no grip in the wet at all. But it does make for some quite fun driving, even if it's not very fast. Gone defensive again. I'm not very happy. I don't really know why. Maybe because he moved twice under braking, but I'm not sure if it's really that much of an egregious offence. Oh well, head down. We're actually not losing too much time to that big pack in front of us, but the checkered flag. Just when you least want it. And we are going to get promoted to P5 because there was a penalty for one of the karts in front. And you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy. That was a good start. Okay, so here we go. Heat 2, starting in P5 because we got promoted one position after the last race because someone got a penalty, but the lights are out, or the flag is waved, and we're off. Let's try not to lose a position on the start here. Maybe we can even make one up on P4 here if we can get around the inside, just missing the curb a little bit there, and we've been pushed out wide into him, so we're not going to get past, and then we're on the outside, so we're going to get overtaken by someone else, and we're going to lose a position, go down into P6, unless we can get it back into this left-hander here. Let's see what we can do. It's such a tricky corner, this one, in the wet, and we've not managed to keep the position, so we are down one after the first lap. Let's see. Nope, still can't make it up. So hard to brake in these conditions because you just slide, even the slightest hint of a lock up and the wheels fully lock and you just don't slow down at all. But that's fine, you know, everyone else is driving in the same conditions as I am. Let's just make sure we don't make any mistakes and then capitalise when other people do, which is sort of the main thing you have to do in the rain. You can still have good results even if you're not the fastest, just by being the most consistent and not doing silly things like missing braking markers. Yeah. Anyway, focus forwards. We're right on the back of this guy now. Let's see, maybe we can get a move done into this sort of first sector. These first 2 or 3 corners are probably the best place to make a move on the track, apart from maybe the corner before the final chicane. We've not got a run on him through here though. If we can get onto that curb, then we'll be able to rotate the kart faster, but we haven't. And it's sort of a bit tricky, like I was saying before with the curbs. If you don't get them on the right way, or get on them in the right way, you just get pushed out wide rather than actually hooking the kart around like you want to. So it's a bit of a risk, but normally it's a risk that is worth taking if you want to gain some time. But let's just keep our head down, like I said, keep pushing, stay consistent, and let's see what we can do to catch these guys and get past them. Skipping ahead to lap 12 now, and we're still on the back of these guys in P6, and let's see, maybe finally we can actually start doing something. It's been a long time before we've made any moves for an overtake, but we're going to go for it now. He's gone a little bit wide. We're going to see, can we just get it up the inside? Nope. Okay, let's see, can we go for a switchback? Ooh, very tight, little bit of contact. I've been hit from behind as well, but no, nothing yet. There's just so little grip off of that main wet racing line that as soon as you leave it, it's really difficult to make a pass. But maybe we can sneak around the outside here if we can't go up the inside. Oh, switchback opportunity there. No, not quite. There's just, you have to sort of be in exactly the right place at the right time if you want to get past, and it's quite tricky until after the fact to know where that right place is. which is a pretty good perk of having a GoPro on, because you can see all the mistakes you made and then improve. Or not improve. But speaking of improving, let's try and improve our position. We've gone a little bit wide after trying to go around the outside there, and nothing's going to come of it. This onto the last lap then, and still we haven't managed to get past him. He's defending absolutely brilliantly. Maybe we can just get a run on him here, but nope, not going to happen. And P6, you know what, I'm a little bit disappointed. I think I was fast enough to do better, but that's still a good result. And you know, I'll take it. Going into the final, we should be starting pretty high up. Okay, so the final to the right of the cones then, and green flags away. Let's go. We've run over the cone at the end there, but it's fine. Hopefully it didn't hit anyone. Let's go up the inside here. Oh, someone's on the outside. Maybe we can sneak through here and they'll go out a little bit wide, but no, they're actually going to make up a position. Fair play for hooking it around the outside. Let's now see if we can go up the inside, and it's going to be tight. He's got a good run, and we're just going to have to yield that position so we don't get ourselves pushed off track, sorry. And through the fast corner at the back here, could have maybe made a move there, but it would have been pretty risky. And whoa, big lock up into the chicane there, and we're going to get stuck on the tyre wall, which is going to cost us another position. Well, the first position we've lost, but it's going to cost us a position. We're down into P7, someone on our right. Let's try not to lose another one. Carrying as much speed as possible through here, getting close to the tyres on the exit there. And let's just, come on, let's get them back. We don't want to stay behind people for too long, because then we'll lose connection or contact, or whatever the word is. We'll lose the ability to catch up to the group in front and make some positions up where it really matters for sort of P5, P4, where we were in the first round. Over the curb there, ooh, taking lots, very bumpy, taking lots of curb. Make a move there, not going to work out. Switchback is not on. It hasn't been for the whole evening, the whole event, but we're going to keep trying it until it eventually works. We managed to sort of stabilise in P7 now, we're not going back anymore. So, like I said, it's time to move forwards. Let's see, let's just wait for him to make a mistake in the next sort of 2 laps before we start attacking, because we don't want to risk getting a contact warning, a contact penalty for sort of hitting carts on the side. But let's keep going, come on. Someone's gone out in front of us by the looks of it on the lap before, and taking a bit of contact there. Probably wasn't very happy with that, but it's fine. That's racing. Sprayed in the face. There's all kinds of standing water and puddles and rain. You can't really tell how hard it was raining from here, but we'll skip ahead to lap 7, and you can see sort of the mist in the air. But go out wide. He's gone very defensive, and maybe now he's going to have a worse exit. Maybe we can go for a switchback, and finally it's worked. So let's go. Come on, head down. Let's try and go around the outside. Oh, he's come out very far. I mean, fair enough, really. I put my hand up. Probably wasn't happy at the time, but he had a good run. Probably couldn't even see me, so yeah, fair enough. And you know what? Don't worry. Let's just keep going. He's clearly had a bad run out of the last corner once. He'll probably do it again, and maybe we can get past him. So let's focus now. Try and brake a little bit later than him. Okay, not quite as defensive as before, because he knows what happened last time, but let's see, maybe just, nope. Okay, lap 9 then, how about this? And this time it still hasn't worked, but we've got about an equal run. Let's see if we go a bit wider. Is there any grip there that we can use to get a better run? And there is. So let's go. We're right on his tail, up the inside, and yes, into the falls, like we've got past him. Come on, what a move. Finally, and we have lost connection to the front group. Like I said, probably would happen. So we'll work on that for next time. But you know what? That was good. I'm happy with that. And the camera died. Again. So in the end, I came P6 anyway, so you didn't miss much, and that was my last move of the race. There was only about 10 laps left, so it got a half or so of the race, but at least he got the interesting bit, and at least he got that move right at the end. So yeah, you know what? I'm happy. We'll try and get this sorted out for the races in the future. I think I have a few ideas on how to make the battery life a bit longer, but for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.